Hi, we are Simplified Business Services, where we help you connect the dots. Today, we're going to talk about 4 easy steps to get to know your personal or your business financial position. Step 1, knowing how much you are worth. Step 2, know how much you make. Step 3, know how much you are owed. And step 4, know how much you owe. So let's start off with step 1. Step 1 is know how much you are worth. We call that a statement of net worth or balance sheet. Or simplified, what you have less what you owe equals how much you're worth. In accounting terms, we call that assets less liabilities equals owner's equity. Step 2 is know how much you make. We call that an income statement or a profit and loss report. Simplified, all it is what you sell less what it costs equals how much you make. In accounting terms, we call that sales less expenses equals profit and loss. Step 3, know how much you are owed, or a customer balance report or an accounts receivable report. Simplified, all it is just the balance by customer, the customer's invoice number, and the invoice number's balance due, due date, and days past due. In accounting terms, AR aging report. Step 4, know how much you owe. Vendor balance report or an accounts payable report. Simplified, all it is a balance by vendor, the vendor's bill number, and the bill number's balance due, due date, and days past due. And in accounting terms, we call it an AP agent report. So what we're going to create now, we're going to go 4 easy financial reports using QuickBooks, and I'm going to go through some exercises. So I'm going to open up a set of QuickBooks here. And if you've noticed, I've got the 4 reports that we need to know our financial position. Obviously, the first one is the balance sheet, statement of net worth. The second was the profit and loss, accounts receivable, who owes us, and accounts payable, who we owe. So let's start off by selling a service. So I'm going to start off in my customers here, and I'm going to create an invoice. Okay, and on the invoice, I already have a customer set up, customer 1. Okay, and I'm just going to keep the same examples as our presentation, and I'm just going to put a construction labor, and I'm going to put $10 there, and I'm going to save and close here. So if you notice immediately in our profit and loss, how much we sell is $10. We haven't it hasn't cost us any money, so we made $10. In our balance sheet, our statement of net worth, we have $10. We owe 0, so we're worth 10. In my accounts receivable agent report, I can see that customer 1 here owes me $10 and he's current. In my AP agent, I don't know anybody yet, so I'm going to go ahead and create a bill. For example, if I hire a subcontractor to do the work, I can go to vendors, and I'm going to enter a bill. And I already have a vendor set up called vendor 1. And I'm going to do the same thing with it. I'm going to cost it $7 as my example. And I'm going to save and close it. Well, I can put the whatever reference number. 23, save and close. So, you see immediately how everything updates. On my profit and loss, I have a total sale of 10. My expense is 7, so I made $3. In my balance sheet here, now you see how I have $10 in accounts receivable. I owe $7, so I'm worth 3. My AR aging stays the same. Customer still owes me $10. And in my AP aging summary, now I owe vendor 1 $7. So now let's go ahead and collect some money and pay some bills. See what happens to our balance sheet and our income statement. So let's go into our customers and collect some money so we can have some money in the bank. And I'm going to go in here and do a receive payment. Okay, so I'm going to choose customer 1. And on customer 1, I'm going to go ahead and collect the $10 that he owes me. And I'm going to deposit it in bank 1. I'll put save and close. So now, if you notice here, my accounts receivable is converted into cash, $10. I still owe the 7, I'm still worth 3. My income statement or profit and loss statement hasn't changed either. 10 minus 7 equals 3. My AR report now is 0 because I've already paid it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and pay the vendor. So I'm going to go to vendors here, and I'm going to pay bill, and I'm going to choose this guy here, and the date, sign a check number from bank 1, pay selected bill, and check number 01, and press OK. So now done. So now you notice here that my accounts payable is 0 now, but I'm still worth $3 because I paid my vendor 7. I collected 10. So now I have only $3 in my bank. I owe 0, so I'm worth 3. My income statement stays the same. My accounts payable now is 0. So this is a really quick exercise on how you can see how your financial statements evolve with transactions as you create transactions. But and again, I just want to get back to make it you can see the value of setting up these systems and having and understanding your financial statements. Obviously, it's the core for understanding your business finances. Install and maintain your in-house financial statements. Don't wait for an outside CPA firm or accounting firm to give you financials, taking you for a month or quarterly. It's a little too late to make decisions for that. Know and understand every single line item on the financial statements, everything on the balance sheet, everything on the income statement. You should know what it is. Always have current, up-to-date financial statements. This allows you to make really, really solid business decisions. Every financial question can be answered with your financial statement. How much money you have in your bank? Well, look at your balance sheet. It'll tell you how much you have in your bank. Who owes you? How much do you owe? How much have you made? How much have you sold on your income statement? Again, you can qualify for bank loans, lines of credits. Banks won't even think about lending you some money unless you come up with some good, solid financial statements. You can qualify for insurance performance bonds if you bid on government jobs. Compare or measure your business with industry averages. You can do benchmarking. And, of course, know the value of your business if or when you decide to sell it. Again, Simplified Business Services, helping you connect the dots. You can reach us at 1-800-920-6880. Check out our website at simplifiedbusinessservices.com or simply email us at info@simplifiedbusinessservices.com. Thanks for watching.